What's good, y'all? Waiver Warriorz here, coaching.
It's G Money.
And we're gonna help you get to these waiver wire picks, man. Help you get to this bag for week 15.
Yes, sir. That's what we're here to do, man. You check out that game last night?
Yes, sir. Seen that Thursday night game, Jets versus the Ravens. Ravens put it on them, man. Game was 42-21. Lamar Jackson, he broke Mike Vick's rushing record for a QB.
Congratulations to Lamar.
Salute to that man.
Salute.
In that game, he had 212 passing yards, 5 passing TDs.
I know them boys sitting pretty today, whoever had him in their lineup.
Yeah, man. If you got Lamar Jackson, man, you probably in the playoffs. You probably, you still going. You probably got a
Probably
good
going to
chance to win.
championship this week.
Yeah, you should be going to the shit with Lamar, man.
Playing against him, but he ain't going to win. We're going to see.
He kind of heard about that, man. Lamar Jackson kind of ruined his night, man.
Yeah, he did.
Mark Ingram, too.
He balled out, too.
Boy
Just couldn't stop him.
Straight up, boy had his best game of the season, man. He had 76 rushing yards, 1 receiving touchdown, and 1 rushing touchdown.
2 TDs in the semifinals. I'll take that every day.
Yes, sir. So what you think about your boy Bell, man?
That was an okay game, but to be honest, that was his best game he's had as a Jet. You know that?
Boy didn't even have 100 yards, man.
87 yards on the ground. That was his best
game
as a Jet.
87 yards is his best game, man.
He's missing life in Pittsburgh. I know he is.
Straight up, man. What you think about that boy Crowder, man?
He had a real good game, man. 90 yards, 2 touchdowns, man. I thought that was going to go to Robbie Anderson, but obviously it didn't. It went to Jameson Crowder. He had a very good game.
Straight up, man. He had a couple garbage time TDs. Pissed me smooth off. Messed me up because I had the Ravens defense. The one where he just straight tiptoed around them boys when they was in like a little sumo match.
Mm-hmm.
That hurt. Dropped my defense down. But like once again,
I'm playing against him, but he was on my bench, like on the opponent's bench, so I was happy about that.
Already, you can't beat
and
that.
Andrews, he had Andrews as well, so I was like, okay.
You dodged 2 bullets, man.
Dodged 2 big ones right there.
All right, man. All right, G, what you think about the Houston and Tennessee game for this week?
This year, we're just gonna go over the overall point spreads, and we're just gonna highlight some actual games that we think is gonna be some high point totals. This one here is a point total of 46.5, so I think it's gonna be a lot of scoring in this one.
Yeah, man. You got Deshaun Watson and you got the Tennessee quarterback, Ryan Tannehill. No disrespect, Tannehill.
Can't even remember his name, man.
Hey, man, no disrespect, Tannehill. Hey, he just started playing, man. He been out there for a minute.
He's been the QB2 over the last 3 weeks, man.
But yeah, man, that should be a good game. A lot of gunslinging out there. 46 points ain't no joke. Like,
oh yeah.
Texans defense, it ain't been the best it needed to be. Tennessee has a pretty good defense.
You got trust in Corey Davis this week since Tannehill's bowling.
I think Corey Davis lost his job to the good man A.J. Brown. A.J. Brown's the number 1 option over there right now.
A.J. Brown is the alpha there now. He is the alpha. He's the number 1 option. I can't wait to draft him everywhere next year.
Yeah, man.
He's gonna be a really good player.
Be looking out for that, man. He ain't gonna. I doubt he's gonna make it past like the 5th round next year. A.J. Brown, he gonna get that money for you.
Yeah, I'm thinking he's gonna be like 8th round, like 8th, 9th round. I think he's gonna get him around.
You think?
There. I think he's gonna be around there. There's a lot of other players out there though. Still Tennessee.
You're right. He got to go after a couple tight ends. You're right about that, boy. I'll give you that.
How about Carlos Hyde? You gonna play him this week?
I ain't got no love for Carlos Hyde this week. So sorry, H-Town. And another man from the Texans I have no faith in right now is Will Fuller, the hole puller. When he is out there, yeah, do his thing. But
he's a boomer bust, but he gets hurt a lot, man.
He gets hurt too much to consider him for your lineup, especially right now. Championship games right now, playoff games. You don't want to have to.
He wouldn't need to log in a full practice today on Friday for me to have any confidence of playing him. It would have to be a full practice, like. Well, update you later on that. We'll have more info on that as the week goes on. But
yes, sir.
Even if he plays, I want to play him.
There you go. Well, yeah, like he too risky to put. You got money in the line. You'd have made it this far, and put that man out there to risk all your money on your whole season. I wouldn't bet it. Like you said, he need a couple games under his belt, showing that he's healthy before you can fully trust him.
Mm-hmm.
Also, the man name I forgot, Tannehill. Boys had 7 TDs, 7 passing TDs.
Don't forget about the rushing TDs.
And 2 rushing TDs in the past 3 weeks. Once again, 7 passing TDs in the past 3 weeks and 2 rushing.
They have made them completely forget about Mariota. Like, he's an afterthought now.
Forgot about Mariota, you said it right now.
See?
Straight up.
He's become a straight afterthought of this offense.
Straight up.
He's going to be gone next year.
That boy Derrick Henry, He's had a hamstring issue. He's been balling out for you all year.
I think he's still gonna play though.
Yeah, if he does, monitor his progress. But if he played, no question, you starting there again.
Oh yeah, you play him, man. He's jumped up the board so much. He's gonna be a solid second round pick next year as well.
100%.
You're gonna take him early.
So what you think about that Seattle and Carolina game?
That's another high point total, 48 points and a half, and Seattle's projected to win by 4.5 points. That's gonna be another shootout. I think it's gonna be a good game. Chris Carson is he's a must play. Ever since Penny got hurt, he has that backfield to himself now, and he's gonna really ball out. I think he's gonna get about 25 carries a week minimum.
OGP Carey likes to run that rock, man. Ever since the beast mode days, that boy love to run his rock. They're a running team, even though they got Russ and he do his thing. Like he said, no Penny, pro size, he ain't gonna take all that money. So if you got Chris Carson, he might win you your week.
He's gonna get some passing work. That's about it. But he's not gonna cut into his workload at all.
Not at all.
He's not Penny.
No, not at all. What you think about your boy for Carolina, DJ?
Oh, DJ Moore. He's a rock solid wide receiver too. He's the number 10 receiver this year, and that's he's doing it out of nowhere. But next year he's gonna be another solid pick as well.
He's doing that mess out there with a backup QB, man.
With a backup, horrible QB, he's not even that good. Couldn't even hold down the job in college.
There you go.
He's doing it with start him with confidence.
The only reason that boy been getting outshined is because of McCaffrey. It's been a McCaffrey show. So anybody who ain't named McCaffrey in Carolina, you kind of been looking over him a little bit.
See, but the fact that McCaffrey's there helps him out tremendously.
100%.
Because you got to worry about McCaffrey first, and then defense is getting pulled up. You got to worry about him so much. He just gets to kill him.
Good run game always helps a good passing game.
Oh yeah. Should have meant they both go hand in hand, man. You got to have both flowing at the same time.
Yes, sir. Who you sitting in that game?
I wouldn't play Samuel unless you're in a super deep league. Samuel's kind of boomer bust. He may get you a touchdown, but he ain't gonna get you. He's not dominant.
Oh, really?
What
about Allen?
I probably want to play him.
Keep it funky.
He ain't that good, man. How about Russ? You playing Russ this week?
I love Russell Wilson. He's the truth. Sorry about to do this though. He's at a pick in his last 4 games. Also, he's only got 4 TDs in his last 4 games.
He hasn't gone over 250 yards either.
That too.
Last 4.
This matchup he has this week. It's a middle of the pack defense. I think Carey's gonna stick to that running game with Carson. I don't think Russ gonna have a boom week. He's gonna be reliable. He's Russell Wilson. He's gonna get you minimum that 250-ish range. Might get you a TD or 2.
He's been the QB 13 or better.
Yeah,
he hasn't been a QB1 these last ever since week 9. He hasn't been a QB1.
Early in the season, he's in that MVP combo, and he kind of still is. But Lamar straight skyrocketed. You know what I'm saying? He took that combo. Yeah. So
would you start Tannehill over Russ this week?
Tannehill over Russ? I ain't gonna front, man. Tannehill been doing me right. I think even though Russ is consistent, Tannehill has a bigger boom factor, and
that's crazy even saying that. Tannehill has the bigger boom factor now.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Even though
he was a forgotten man, but he's turned it around now.
Yeah, man. Even though they're gonna count on Henry to run that rock, Henry, who knows, boy, unlimited potential over there. Boy might get 200 rushing yards. Who knows what Derrick Henry gonna do? But at the same time, Tannehill
he's playing the Texans too, and Andrew Luck just kind of looked like Joe Montana out there.
Yeah, it was pretty bad, man. There's a boy 300 on us, man.
It was horrible.
What about that Cleveland game, G? Who you taking Cleveland versus Arizona?
It's another high point total, 49 points. Cleveland's projected to win by 3 points. I would obviously I would start Kyler and Kurt. I'll start them too. If that's his number 1 option. Kyler's getting much better. Honestly, I think Kyler's going to be a sleeper next year.
You think so?
Yeah, I'm going to get him probably 10th, 11th round. I'm going to be super happy. He's going to be a good little pickup because I guarantee you Pat's going to go early, and so is Jackson going to go early.
Oh,
he's going to be that later on QB that I think might pop. And then plus also, it's never been the same guy every year. It's always someone new. You always this year it was supposed to be Mahomes, but
it was Lamar.
So it's gonna be someone else next year.
You can always count on that one. You get them early. Who can tell you what? Me personally, I'm gonna say that one fool every year who want to take a QB in the first round.
Don't be that guy.
Thank you for being that guy because it helps out everybody else.
You make our drafts better.
So much better. But don't be that man. You don't want to be the man that made the draft better for everybody.
Oh yeah.
What you think about
my personal strategy with that is take like get yourself 2 quarterbacks later in the draft and then see how they play those first couple weeks and then pick one from there. Because I don't like holding two QBs because it takes up roster spots.
I'm the opposite of him. I like to get 2 QBs. I like to get one that I know I can rely on and another one that's probably had like a good boom factor I actually believe in. So after a few games, maybe
it's just a one-off position though, so you just have one QB. So it's like why you need more,
I'm gonna give you this, and then we're gonna move on. I had Baker, and I don't remember who else I had this year. Baker flopped, so I could rely on that other dude.
That's why you get 2.
That's why I had 2. So Baker, if Baker did his thing, boom, I got Baker. I can drop this other man.
Who was the other one you had?
Don't even remember, but I remember Baker was so bad. But I remember Baker was so bad that he had to go.
That's why I'm saying get 2, keep them for a couple weeks, and then move on from the. Pick the better option of the 2.
Yeah, 100%.
But as far as the other starts, you start Jarvis or fucking Odell.
Once again,
I'm leaning towards Jarvis. Odell. I wish I knew about his sports hernia thing before I played on Sunday because I would have benched him.
Odell hurt a couple boys out there, man.
Yeah, man, I'm out because he's because he ain't play.
He played me last weekend. I ain't trying to throw no assault on it. He out, man. He might feel some type of way. I don't know.
He let me down, man.
Yeah, but
he let me down all year, man.
Yeah.
If Odell's there in the 4th next year, I might get him.
Odell only had 2 dominant games this year. They were against pretty bad defenses. This week he's going against Arizona. Arizona's been allowing a lot of points this year. I think they're like the bottom 10 in passing.
Arizona's really bad on defense because they try to run such fast tempo on offense. So that tires out their defense so quick because they're on the field so much. So opposing teams get so much work against them. That's why I'm thinking Baker's going to have a real good game today.
He got faith in Baker, man. But like you said,
Baker might take you out, but I think he's going to do good this week. I hope he does good.
So back to OBJ and Jarvis. I would for sure start Jarvis. Jarvis been getting you money all year. Matter of fact, he's been the number 1 option over there the whole year. Odell, he's been laying you down the whole year. However, if you for some reason, some way, somehow has made it this far with Odell.
Only way you made it with Odell is if your playoffs started week 15.
Or you had like a solid replacement. So
you didn't have, man, you probably had Devontae Parker, but he got hurt last week.
I had Devontae Parker, and that cost me a spot. Yeah. He got that early concussion.
Oh man, congratulations to Parker too. He just got paid today.
What that boy get, man? Let him know.
4 years, $40 million.
Love that money.
Love that money.
Boy got the bag, man. 40 million.
Secured the bag. Boy, he did it in Miami. I didn't think that was going to happen there for him, but he completely turned around his season.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, he did, man. He's doing a lot better.
So what you think about the Rams and Dallas, G?
I think it's going to be another high-scoring game. Well, it's another high-scoring game. It's 40.5 point total. Rams are projected to win by a point. So you starting golf this week? I'm still on the fence about that. He's been playing better of late.
No. Look at me right here. I'm the captain now. No.
How about Woods? I would play Woods. He's been the wide receiver 1 over these last couple weeks for him. Kupp has taken a clear backseat to him. And Cooks is not even in the picture really.
Yeah, Cooks is not. If you haven't dropped Cooks already, you need to drop Cooks. The wide receiver matchup over there is between Woods and Kupp. He's going with Woods. I'm riding with Kupp. Kupp, I think, finally got a touchdown for the first time. Garbage time touchdown for the first time in a long time. I think he's a little bit more talented. However, like he said, Woods has been a little bit more consistent over the past couple games.
I think Woods is getting more. I think Woods is going to have a better week because defenses are keying in on Cooper Kupp.
100%.
Cooper Kupp is the number 1 there, but I just think that, Goff is the kind of guy that's going to fucking find his open guy. He ain't going to force it too much.
No.
And Woods has been open a lot more than Kupp.
That's one thing I will give Goff. He'll take what that defense give him.
And how about Gallup, man? You like him this week?
I ain't gonna lie, man. Michael Gallup be getting money out there. Mm-hmm. It's kind of what he just said about Cooper Kupp. That's what's been going on with
Gallup.
Nah, not Gallup.
Cooper.
Amari Cooper. You got to watch
still probably banged up too.
Well, Amari Cooper been banged up all year. Like he plays banged up. He a G, man. Like he'll give you a touchdown. He'll give you 80 yards, and then he'll start limping around. But he didn't get you what he needs to
Sometimes he'll
get
get you a catch in 3 yards. That's just how he rolls, man.
It sounds like somebody who got that and knows that stat. That sounds like one of his weeks that he had.
That's just what he does from time to time.
Hey, that sounds like
he
a man.
He took me out the playoffs last year because of that, man.
Call me Miss Cleo. You see what I'm talking about?
That's why I would play Gallup, because I think Gallup's gonna have a better day. Ramsey's gonna be shadowing Coop, so it's gonna leave like more. He's gonna have more single coverage over there.
I got faith in Gallup. Like I think he do too. But like, yeah, if you got Gallup, I would run with Gallup. Saw him as a good, strong, deep flex spot. Yeah. And
they're gonna have to throw the ball too against this team, because they're gonna put points up.
100%. The Rams have been improving over the past couple weeks between giving Gurley the ball. He's been producing, which has been opening up that passing game. So yeah, if you got a couple Rams out there, I do have faith in the Rams. Not golf, we got faith in the Rams.
How about that Monday night game that we going to, man?
Yeah, Colts, man, going to the nose out there, man. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Hand grenades, you know what I'm saying?
To the dome.
But in that game,
it's only a 44-point over/under, so it's going to be a little bit like lower scoring, but the Saints are hurting on defense.
Yeah, man. I can't believe this. I can't believe what I'm about to say. But you're going to have to ride with a couple boys from Indy, man. You might have to ride with Brissett and Jack Doyle. Yeah, I said it. If you hurting for a tight end.
For Marlon Mack, man, he's the starting QB against one of the best old lines in the league.
You ride with returner to Mac?
Yeah, I'm gonna ride with him this week, man. He's gonna be bumping in the car, man. For one thing, the Saints are pretty banged up on defense. They just lost Davenport. They just lost Sheldon Rankins as well. They signed Manti Te'o. Man, they got him out. The
man who lied about having a gal?
He lied about having a girl, man. She'll be there in New Orleans on Sunday, on Monday, but but they're hurting on defense right now. So I think that defense has the image of being a really good run defense, but it's taking some hits over the last couple weeks. You think Mac
can bust it wide open on?
I think Mac's gonna have himself a solid day. I'm not saying he's gonna have 150 yards and 2 touchdowns or anything like that, but I think he's gonna have a very positive day.
You give him 80 rushing and a TD?
I think that's gonna be easy for him.
80 rushing the TD, man.
80 rushing the TD.
That's a good day on any day.
He had a week back. He's had a whole week of practice. Also, his hand got to be feeling a lot better now. So, I think he's gonna have a really good day. Plus, they're hurting so much for playmakers on that team. Ebron's gone.
Missing T.Y. Hilton.
T.Y.'s gone. They need somebody to just to be a playmaker for them.
Carry that load, man. It can't be the Brisket show. I know his name is Brissett, but we call him Brisket. So like, if you ever hear something about Brisket, man, it ain't just 2 Texas boys being hungry. It's something about Jacoby Brisket, man.
Yeah, but Mac is gonna have a really good day because he's good in the backfield too, man. He can catch passes. He can do a lot of things out there.
I'll give him that.
I think he's gonna have a really good game. How about these injuries though, man? You keeping Mike Evans, man? Let the people know, man.
All right, man. So check this out. We both in 2 different leagues. We both have Jameis and we both have Mike Evans.
Been carrying us all season. Man.
All season. Thank you, Lord, for Jameis.
Yeah, Jameis been balling too, man.
Yeah, man. Jameis been out there getting you 4-5 TDs a game like it's easy work.
And 3-4. He might be the first ever 30-30 man. In the NFL?
No.
30 touchdowns,
30 picks?
30 picks.
God damn. We're about to have his own ESPN documentary while he's in the league, man. 30 for 30, man. But Jameis, if you've been riding with Jameis like we had this whole year, you can sit on Jameis, you know what I'm saying?
Wait till Sunday, man.
Wait to see what his hand looks like.
Wait till Sunday. Man, he's not even throwing a ball right now.
Boy,
he had a whole practice without throwing a pass. I was like, whoa, that's kind of scary right there.
Man been throwing a tennis ball around, I think, trying to get like his hand strength or whatever back, right?
Get his feeling back with it. But that's scary, but Jameis has got you here, so you got to kind of, if he plays, you roll him out there.
You minimum have to ride with him until Sunday and see what his status is. As far as Mike Evans, it's hard to just drop Mike Evans right now. You want to see what he's looking like to see if he will be playing next week. at the moment, it doesn't look like too good, like he's gonna be out for the season.
Yeah, I think he's done too. I'm keeping him too, just because that's Mike Evans, that's my boy, and I do not want him to come back next week.
Yeah,
if they would have put him on IR,
yeah.
I seriously doubt he's playing, but he's probably not.
Until you get 100% confirmation that Evans is like out for the season, hold on to him. If you need that roster spot, whatever, maybe you have to do what you do because it's the playoffs. But besides that, if you can, just hold on till Sunday morning and see what they say about Mike.
About Adam Thielen, man, you gonna play him this week?
I ain't gonna start Adam Thielen, man.
Thielen's the reason why I'm out the playoffs in another league.
But these boys hurting you, boy, back to back. Every time you bring them, man, it took me out. All right.
Yeah, man. First year ever getting Thielen. I've always seen him play, and I was like, I'm not gonna get him this year. I pulled the trigger.
You traded for him, didn't you?
I made that trade for him this year, and he had one good week, and then he got hurt the next. And I was like, oh my goodness.
So.
But
he's coming back from a hamstring.
I wouldn't play him though this week.
Me neither. No.
Thielen's someone you have to wait. He's probably gonna have a good week. I know he is, but I'd rather him have a good week on my bench than have a 0 in my starting lineup.
It's a high risk, high reward factor going on. It's not even a boom or bust. A boom or bust is when a man's actually playing.
If
this
Thielen
right here
plays, like again, it's that hamstring, and then plus he's like he played a snap last time, and then he went out the game, and he's been gone for like 3 weeks since then. So, I don't know. I would sit him. Man, if you're still in the playoffs now, it's not because of Thielen. You have a good pivot. Keep playing that pivot.
Yes, sir. What do you think about Josh Jacobs for Oakland?
It's hard to say. It's going to be – I would definitely hold Washington. They're playing the Jacksonville Jaguars. They are the worst they're the worst run defense in the league right now. So, I would probably hold on to both of them. As far as starting Jacobs – I would kind of. He has a broken shoulder, man. He's
been playing through that shoulder since I want to say like October.
He got to a point where it got too painful for him to play, and they had to take him out. I give him credit. He tried to play through it a couple weeks, but it got to a point where. So you got to think there's probably even more damage on that thing now than there was.
So, he waiting for that all season.
Yeah, he's probably gonna have to get surgery on it or something. Maybe I'm not really sure exactly, but. If he's been playing through that, getting hit on it, I'm pretty sure it's not as good as it was, when it first happened.
So I have Josh Jacobs, and depending on if he plays or not, I'll probably start Josh Jacobs for all the upside that he has and for the matchup that he has. But I am also looking to see who's on my bench and running back position who might take a spot if he's not 100% ready to go, or if it looks like his status is up in the air for Sunday.
Make sure you have a backup play too as well in case he doesn't play.
Like you said, Washington's a good backup to have. If not, you might have somebody from another team or another bench spot.
If Washington is if he plays, man, he's an RB1 to me.
Straight up. You don't think?
I think he's a straight up surefire RB1 if he has the backfield to himself, just because Jacksonville is that bad, and it's the last home game at Oakland.
Yeah, man, that's the last game they're playing out there. So they're gonna come out hard.
They're gonna come out hard. And Gruden loves running that ball, so he's real old school with it.
Yes, sir.
So
what you think about DJ Shark?
He's out already, huh?
My bad. He is out already. DJ Shark.
He got
that's right. He tricked me because I forgot he flew with the team. But obviously he's out.
Looking at the notes, he's out already, so it's like it's pretty easy.
That's how people do, man. You write a note, you don't read your note, you get done. How
about Noah Fant? You gonna stream him this week?
That boy got a foot in the hip injury, man. He's questionable. I would pay attention to Noah Fant if he's on your team. If for some reason that you're in the league and Noah Fant, somebody has dropped him, or he's just out there.
KC is not really good against tight ends either.
I would, if he's out there and somebody's dropped him because they got a little shaky. Pick that man up, see what he do.
He's going to be a real trendy pick next year.
Oh, 100%.
I'm probably going to pick him up later in drafts because he has talent. He has real talent.
Right now, since they lost Manuel Sanders, him and Sutton are the offense. Yeah, Phillip Lindsay gives you what you got. Yeah.
Him to the future.
Yeah.
And Lindsay.
Yeah.
They have a good little trio right there.
Yeah, man. They got a nice little running game, not
they
too
just need
much.
To get a quarterback. Because I'm still not sold on Locke.
That's
I think Texans just played like shit.
What's that man's name? That's something that boy's not been good at, man. It's picking quarterbacks. He needs to give up that talent, man.
Oh, John Elway?
Elway needs to give up that job to somebody else who can pick a bit of QB. He's went through him. He's went through Osweiler. He's who else does he have? Had a couple dudes.
Flacco. I forgot about
Flacco, bro. Why would you go get Joe Flacco from the graveyard and try and bring him back to life, bro.
Because he was tall and he had an arm.
If you were 6'5" and you can throw a ball, call that man up at the Broncos.
See,
he got a job for
still
you.
Stuck in that old NFL thinking. I don't think he can get that running quarterback. You know, like a Lamar Jackson.
Nah, that ain't his style, man.
He ain't gonna never do that.
So here we go. That's what the show all about right here.
Who's the Warriors?
Waiver Warriors, man.
Waiver Warriors of the week, man.
Yes, sir. G, who you got?
Man, I got it's a toss up between two, Mostert and AJ Brown. I think AJ Brown is the clear alpha out there. He's on a really and we're playing the Texans. I love the Texans. The Texans are pretty bad on defense.
Yeah, man.
So I think he's gonna be a real solid play. Plus Mostert is playing he's playing the Falcons. That's gonna be that game might be over pretty soon. They're gonna be running the ball a lot. So
yeah, Raheem Mostert plays for San Fran. He straight took Tevin Coleman's job.
He took it from Breida too.
Yeah, he was a third string running back.
Undrafted.
And it went crazy because if you had Breida this year, you were happy. And I know here came Coleman back from his injury, and then Coleman had like a nice little run.
Yeah, Coleman this year, you were sitting on top of the world when he got that 4 touchdown game, and then
boom,
just been all in the dumps ever since. I mean, he's droppable, man. I just dropped him.
Oh yeah, technically, if you want to be technical, him and Kamara. They didn't perform for me. I didn't make the playoffs, man. Like I was counting on both of them boys, man.
Kamara's still getting you 100 yards a game, though.
Kamara gonna get you money, but he been lacking in them TDs. But
he ain't getting the TDs, but man, he's getting you the yards, so you can't be super upset. How about you, man?
Said it the other day. I'm going with wide receiver out there in New York, Darius Slayton, man. He's playing against Miami this week. He's had I think over 100 yards in like the past 3 games. So I'm rocking with him. Yeah, he's going. He got Eli slinging the rock now. Don't look at that. I know it sounds bad, but Eli.
I bet you Brown has a better game than him.
I'm not even going. That's what you gonna do me?
AJ Brown gonna have a better game. Put it up, money on the wood. He gonna have a better game.
Money on the wood? You gonna do me like this?
He gonna have a better game.
Man, run that right there, boy. Run that right there.
Okay.
Think I'm about to back down? I'm sticking with my Waiver Warriorz hero. Eli sling this man, right? I'm sorry if people talk about you like you an OG, man. Sling that right.
Slayton's gonna be somebody next year, I believe, but I don't think he's gonna be somebody.
He gonna be somebody Sunday.
The only reason why I say that is because there's so many mouths to feed out there. They got 3 solid receivers, 3 good receivers. Slayton's the 3rd one, but he's still a rookie. So I think he's gonna, he may get a couple balls, but I don't think he's gonna just break, because he did break on a couple of those touchdowns he had. He broke on them, so that's kind of like that might happen again, that might not.
I think with Evan Ingram out, yeah, they got, like you said, they got a couple people.
Is he worth keeping? That's the real question, man. Like, he's been stashed away on my bench for about a month.
I think as thin as the tight end position is,
yeah, I don't want to drop.
You don't want to just drop Evan Ingram for anybody, for nothing.
They come back to bite me on week 16. That would suck.
Yeah, man.
So let's hold on to Ingram. It hurts to hold on to him, but just go on and do it.
And it hurt even more. You drop him and he can ball out for somebody else on championship game.
On championship, because he did say he wants to come back this year.
There you go. So who's your starter of the week?
It has to be Chris Carson. He's just gonna have so much volume. Penny got hurt. That sucks. He got hurt, but that's just Penny's job. No, I'm sorry. That's just Carson's job now. They love running the ball there.
About to be the one-man show over there with Carson right now.
Oh, yeah. He's going to need to be, man. I'm playing against Lamar on the other side, so he's going to have to ball out.
This man got his heart into it, man. I can't blame him, man. If you looking at us right now, man, you got money on the line, so you know what I'm saying? You got some nuts on the table.
Matters, man. Yes, you're watching this right now. But, yeah. Gonna come back in here in a second and tell you the kicker of the week.
Oh, for me, the start of the week, I'm rolling with Ryan Tannehill, man.
Tannehill again.
Tannehill. I know I said his name earlier, but once again,
you playing him over Watson? If you have Watson,
you gonna ask me that right now? That's how
these people need to know, man.
Man, look here, man.
Where is Tannehill at, man? Like, you gonna start him over Mahomes? You starting Tannehill over him? I know.
Who's Mahomes playing this week?
Denver.
I put it like this: if you've been riding that Tannehill streak, man, if he got you this far, if Tannehill, I put it like this: if Tannehill is the reason you've been winning. Hey, don't hop off the bus. Don't hop off the train. The Texans, as much as I love the Texans,
off that bus
H-Town all day.
You gotta keep on going, boy. He been dropping 50s and 60s.
Yeah, man. Like he got you this far. You can't abandon the ship. Would I take him over Watson? That's iffy, man. I can't even say that, man. Like, but yeah, you ain't gonna get me to say that on TV, bro. I can't betray Deshaun Watson, bro. I can't do it that.
Tennessee is a really good matchup, man. Like on defense, they have a very strong.
Oh no, defense. You can throw the ball against H-Town all day. It's a horrible thing.
Like, we have a very weak defense sometimes. We don't have any like true pass rusher now since JJ's gone. You know, Clowney gone. Merciless hasn't got a sack in forever, so pressure ain't there. And then I can just see Tannehill doing a little rollout, buying some time, and then throwing a deep bomb to
looking like Willie Beeman out there. Yeah, man.
He's playing for a contract.
Yeah, man.
So,
all right. So that's the end of our show today.
I'd like to thank y'all for watching. Y'all have yourselves a blessed weekend.
Yes, sir. One more thing. If anybody has any like little promotion, anything they want to promote, hit us up at Waiver Warriorz on YouTube, Waiver Warriorz on IG.
We'll gladly give you a shout out.
Remember, Waiver Warriorz with a Z. Don't forget that Z. We'll see y'all boys next week.